What's going on, guys? Today we're at Retro Autos. Our friend Paddy invited us over to have a look at his collection of cars. This is definitely one of the craziest collections of classic Toyotas. He's pulled a lot of cars out of bushes and given a lot of stuff second life. You're just greeted to a gorgeous 80s crown. And he just bought some Enki Hurricane wheels, which came in one of our containers pretty recently. Yeah, he's got a bunch of projects. Each one is in line whenever he gets around to them, but they get stored out here or inside for the time being. The lads were nice enough to pull the cars out and they've washed everything, and it just looks like a fucking scene out of an old video option or something. You would not think this is Ireland. How long have you been here, Paddy?
10 years here in this location.
Yeah, and like with our shed, as you said, you thought, wow, this is a load of space, this is great, we'll never actually use all this space.
Oh, we need more.
But now you're out of space. So this is the Mrs. KP. She's had it 10 years.
Had it a long time.
Yeah.
It's had changing a bit over the years, but it's still a 1.34K. It will be 20 valve at some stage.
Yeah.
She won't let me change it till it's pro.
Yeah, okay. Is it a Jap or is it an Irish car?
Original Irish car.
Original Irish car. And you were saying then, yeah, you got so they made the Lisse interior for the KPs and they made them for the 86 and stuff, and it was basically a female specific interior, which is pretty rare because most of this probably got tossed out back in the 80s because...
Well, I got tossed out of a drift car.
Yeah,
so
that's out of that drift KP that Flo has, the orange one, is it? Right then?
I ended up buying off him for
deadly.
Silly money.
Fuck. It was worth it. I mean, it's a female's car.
So
and
I couldn't really leave it there.
Yeah.
Plus, my interior was shit that was in this, so...
Was it like the old brown interior?
Maroon.
Okay then, right. The Lisse is great. Paddy's heavily inspired by just that classic kind of Cusha style. Just big flared arches, big chunky wheels. That's kind of the theme for everything around here. And that's a great theme because that's all you really need to put on 80s cars. So this is in line to get flares and big wheels.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
Try and figure out how to get it really low.
Yeah.
Do you go airbags, do you go carryovers? I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. But at least it's in good hands now. I have no doubt you're going to do something cool with it when you get around to it. So it's the same kind of setup as our shed then. You all rent the shed together, you all pitch in for the rent, same as us, yeah. People think we're all like, we've got loads of money and we're fucking wealthy. Like, no, it's a communal thing where everyone chips in and then we all pay for it, and you guys have pretty much the same kind of setup up here then. Yeah, exactly, same as us. Yeah.
Basically, this is ideal. We rent out the farmer, he's happy enough. This was full of hair and we came here. So,
now it's full of fucking... Jap Toyotas.
Oh, cool.
Your friend owns this then. He said he's had 16 years or?
16 years.
Wow. He doesn't do much driving in it.
Well, it's a shame really because
it's cool. Yeah. And you don't see too many 33s really anymore. They kind of got the shit end of the stick. Mad.
Come in like that.
That's definitely
with a full fiberglass boat installed.
Right.
And all that.
Yeah, okay.
Come in. That's all gone now.
Yeah. This is your pride and joy then.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Well, it's one of them. Yeah.
It's the one that's actually going at the minute. It doesn't give me any hardship.
Yeah. What's in? There's a beams in this, is there?
Yeah.
It's this.
Hey, it's success now. She's booked in for tractor and all.
Right. Yeah. It's very cool. This is kind of the workhorse, I guess.
Yeah.
I love that you built it because people be like, oh, it's a show car, where it's like none of your cars are. No. That's the one thing I love about Ireland is we don't really do the whole show thing. Beams, 20 valve, ITB setup on the side.
Electronic ECU.
Yeah. And then nicely fucking flushed engine bay. Yeah, this is fucking gorgeous, man. Very nice.
Braces everywhere.
Yeah, you've done all custom welded braces back there. And unreal.
Fully seam welded underneath all this as well.
Deadly. Or has it done a good while now?
3 years now.
Right.
3 years, but sure, that's the bonnet flew open last year, hit the roof. A6 West. The year before that, I blew the engine.
So we shot Kevin Barnes' blue car a while ago. That was yours. And then you sold it to him.
Sold it to Jason, a friend of Kevin's.
Yeah.
I sold it to
and then you ended up restoring it for him, which is funny. It just came back around full circle. Oh man, gorgeous. Hey, that's cool. I was thinking of doing something similar like that because of the coil pack setup I'm running.
That's what he done.
Very nice. Interesting to see someone done it.
A link. He should be telling you this. I don't know what's done to my car. I can't remember what's done to my cars.
You've done the same stuff with this then? You put the brace on it, did he?
Yeah, he done all this
okay.
himself. He's a
drilled
welder
out
fabricator
the
too.
Savage. So it's just a shed full of fucking welder fabricators.
Yeah, he's seen welded all this as well, and the underside's is good. And
Unreal.
he blew the diff over a couple of weeks ago, so
Right.
he's waiting for crowning opinion before
Okay.
A6 Fest.
What's the story of this? Because you bought this in New Ross, or was it down in...
No, down in Gorey.
Oh, Gory, sorry, yeah. Was it parts car? Was that the idea? Like,
It was stripped as a project, and
Yeah.
the chap I bought it off didn't have the abilities to do it. So
yeah.
I ended up making an offer on buying it, even though I had enough stuff to be doing. But
Just fucked it in the middle of everything
I
else.
ended up buying it and put it in the corner there for. It was in there for 2 or 3 years, and
And then you done all the metalwork on it. Was it pretty? It was pretty.
done all
Was it bad on the the outside metalwork wise, or?
bottoms of the front wings.
Yeah.
Bottom of one of the doors, and then something else. Bottom of one of them pockets. I'm not sure. Can't remember. The
Deadly.
plan was to put one year's out or something
Right.
like that down the lane.
Ireland had a thing called the scrappage scheme back in the 90s. They still kind of do it now, but a lot of people ask why there's not a load of like old Toyotas in Ireland as opposed to like New Zealand and Australia. One is because of our climate. Things get really, really rusty. This is what happens to shit in Ireland. There's fuck all left of this really. Look at that.
Yeah, that's an X30.
So this is an Irish car, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is a
exactly, yeah.
this is an original Irish car, and somehow it survived our scrappage scheme, which is where you trade in your old car and they give you something else, and then these things get squashed. But if the car actually survives, this is what happens. So this is what would have happened to my car if it sat in a field for any longer, and this is what happens to every 80s Toyota if it sits in a field. And you know what the killer is about all these things is the interior is always fucking mint on them. It's heartbreaking because lads take care of them, but the Irish weather doesn't give a fuck. Like, doesn't care how much you polish it. Look at that, like you can actually see the roof liner which is in there. It's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, in a way, because like you'd love to be able to fucking save all these things, but sometimes
Well,
too far gone.
this has gone too far.
So
You could have saved it, you would have.
Yeah.
It can't be saved.
you've saved enough anyway, so
So, yeah, this is going to save other ones.
yeah, exactly. So this is exactly what I was on about. Ireland does this to cars, especially.
That was on it when I collected it.
Fucking
That fell in
hell.
on the way home.
Right, you can even see the way it's just fucking gone. Wow, man.
There's a min set of taillights in it.
Yeah.
There's a full interior. There's a manual conversion. There's
Stuff that can't rust.
yeah.
It is sad, but like, I think you've pulled nearly everything that there is in a bush out of a bush by now.
That came to home from Donegal. GX61.
Right then. I didn't even know this stuff sold here, like.
It is a really
Yeah,
GX60.
Yeah.
That's it.
absolutely mega Mark IIs then.
15 by 9.5 in the front.
So you rebarreled all your own wheels then as well, yeah. What size are the back ones, did you say?
15 by 11s.
Unbelievable, man.
They were built for the thing house, but they wouldn't fit then.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
So
Oh man, it fucking happens to the best of us.
I had to redo my front wings and all to fit them.
Right.
So
I think, yeah, you kicked off this whole style. You're really the only person I know that's actually like doing it though. Like there's no one else dragging fucking
dragging out.
old 80s stuff, because everyone here is obsessed with 86s. I can't say much. You were the first person I've seen to pull Ks out and
I sold an S6 to buy a first K70.
Yeah.
Because there was none
there
around.
was a few that came in from Japan, and then you were the first person to drag an Irish one out and make it fucking Jap style. So most of the stuff you're going to see here, they're all original Irish cars or UK imports. Like
Yeah.
not
These
one
are-
bit.
these are Irish.
Everything are Irish cars with
Irish.
Jap flavour. Like what's like this is what a C31.
C31.
C31 Laurel.
RB25.
You only finished this not too long ago, or
Yeah. Well,
deadly. So RB25 DE.
yeah, non-turbo.
That's really cool.
My plan was to put individual throttle bodies
Yeah.
and stuff on it down the line, but same thing. I bought something. Never drove it.
Really?
I've never ever drove this car.
So you don't even know what it's.
4 years I've owned it. I've never driven it. So
Yeah.
I think it's because it's this.
Yeah, I think you're a bit more in the Toyota family. Definitely a car most people probably have never even seen before in their lives. Did the Nissan curtains, were they all in it, or
I thought I lived in it.
where'd you get all that stuff?
Standard I bought this year.
Deadly. So you've plumbed in a hydro there.
It's not plumbed down.
Okay.
That's the next. It's the only thing I've left to do. And
Right.
to fit into there.
Yeah.
See, I just have to go around the other.
Deadly, look at that little shifter. Where'd you get that? That's amazing. What's it, like a little fucking python head or something?
Yeah.
Do you make all these yourself then?
No, they're actually off KP30.
Unreal.
Oh, electric windows, electric sunroof.
Was it even the Irish or the UK ones? Yeah, that's unreal. I would have imagined they would have gave us the fucking basic spec. Yeah. What are these out of then?
Just Nissan ones.
Yeah.
Single advertise one night for €100 and I ended up buying them off your man. They were brand new in the packet.
Fucking unreal, man. Look at that interior. Sounds cool. I don't know when the last time I heard an RB25 DE. What are these? They're like centre lines or something, are they? Or, yeah.
15 by 9.
They're like a more pissed off looking SSR Mark 1. Having the time to fucking get, to be doing all this shit, and have a full-time job, and have a life, and have 2 kids. Yeah, man, I don't know. But you love it. You wouldn't be fun doing it, or maybe sometimes you question yourself and wonder.
I used to though, but I don't do it for customers anymore.
Yeah, okay, you're better off.
I don't have time.
Too much fucking hassle, like.
Life
yeah,
on.
absolutely, man. It's fairly overwhelming being here. I'm not going to lie, like. There's a lot of fucking really cool stuff all in the same place at the same time. Yes, boy. So that's the Yuyo fucking Nagase Auto brace.
I had to stop it up a small bit.
Oh wow, yeah, right. Yeah. Because it's, oh shit, yeah, so you've done fucking bracing on the back of it, deadly. I love then that you put this down on it then, so it's like the most, it's like...
Shouldn't be going in there.
Pretty fucking stiff back there. These are just random yokes that were pulled out of ditches then? More...
Yeah, I pulled this one over hedge for the 2 doors.
Okay.
Which are like new, they're from my own inside.
Yeah.
And the boot lid. And believe it or not, there's a clutch pedal, hydraulic clutch pedal set up and all in this.
Okay,
form.
you said that the lads were going to get this thing going and bring it for a bit of messing, like, yeah.
There, yeah.
Fucking Jesus. So here's another.
As you can see, they got it mounted in. They had the steering all done. They had everything going bar, the starter.
Good intentions.
And we tried towing it and it wouldn't go. And they just gave up on it.
It's savable if it's gas. There was a lot of KE sold in Ireland, also for Australians and Kiwis. You always ask, did we get many of this stuff back in the day? But we did. We got a load of it. But like I said, the weather and just the scrappage scheme killed a lot of shit. Like, so here's another one. Like, look at this. So original sold Toyotas from the 80s in Ireland are very, very rare. And I think you've dragged whatever's left out of whatever bush is in the country. Cooper is a tram. Nice. There's nothing left of this thing. Is this a UK spec or is it?
It was a UK. Yeah.
Right.
Believe it or not, she was a good UK.
Hey, yeah, it's not too bad, really, isn't it?
Oh no, lads, they took the back panels, they took quarters.
Right, and they just put it onto a Jap shell or whatever.
No, but they took nothing. We took it all off.
Oh, right, yeah.
She got roofed.
Yeah. So it's rolled off shell for anyone that's fucking going to be sad and moaning about this.
We ended up buying it for a front cut.
Yeah.
We wanted the whole front of it for another yacht that we were doing.
And then you ended up taking the back out of it then.
Manix and a few of the boys took, as you can see, lads have their name wrote on it.
Yeah.
Someone obviously wants that cut out of it.
It's good that it got recycled into making other cars.
The seals are gone out as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all in the one in the spit.
Right.
The boot floor is out. The boot floor out this is in my high roof 2-door.
Yeah. I think that's the most fucked of an 8.6 I've ever seen. There's still there's a good, there is, yeah. If you brought something in from Europe, you could fucking.
There's a right-hand drive conversion there if someone needed it.
Yeah.
Like, best €100 I ever spent.
So all it was.
The pocket's fed for it.
I love that your yard looks like something you'd see in the outskirts of some farming community in Japan. Did you ever think it would get to this level?
Worse than this. You couldn't get in here.
Yeah.
But,
bring us in and show us your van. I really want to see this. So what's going on here then? This was a panel van, was it?
It was a panel van. It's a kind of a 2-door wagon now, high roof, with a twin cam floor.
So yeah, from where is it? It's from...
From these spot wells the whole way across.
Yeah, back.
To the very back cut there, you see. But was to do it, the back fan.
Yeah. All right.
Again though, I'd only do it to here.
Yeah.
There's no need to go back that far.
Okay.
But you learn from your mistakes.
So what's mad for people that mightn't know what's going on here, the vans came with a leaf spring rear end on them, and you decided, fuck it, you like vans, why not give it the handling of the KE 4-door or an 8.6? So you put the whole 8.6 that we saw out there that's chopped up, the whole back of that has been welded in. It's handy having it on the spit for demonstration. So from here back is A86. Fuck, man.
Legs.
Unbelievable. So basically it'll be a high roof window fucking panel van. That'll be basically an 8.6.
Yeah. equal four links.
Yeah, unreal.
10-hand coilovers.
Oh yeah, you've cut the equal four links in as well. Oh man, this thing is going to be pretty fucking cool.
Should be. This ain't going to be no shortcut.
Yeah, this is
getting more track use. Loads of hard.
Yeah.
Door and door action.
And looking cool. Yeah, because there's not one but
2, 3, 4.
4 vans on the go at the same time. That is fairly impressive. Like I said, there's so much to take in. Like you have so much stuff.
Yeah, at least
Here's
we know that.
another 86 that's just buried in, and then there's another one over here.
That
So-
must be an ex-rally car.
Okay.
And one of the lads drove my car at track day and wanted a track car. That's what he bought. He's
So
on
what-
a budget, so...
Yeah. So what's really cool is everyone in here does fabrication and does their own stuff. Like
everyone's doing their own stuff.
you're all just like DIY,
It's
hands-on.
we
Yeah,
help each other out, like.
it's just same as with our shed, except for I think you're more hands-on than we are. You have a lot more balls than we
yeah,
do.
just-
Yeah.
It's steel, get a grinder and
Yeah.
cut it. You can
No,
weld it back.
I'm very jealous, and it's kind of fucking inspiring.
Come on, Pajero axle, just...
Is that going into this?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go with a-
I'm probably going to put that into the one Jack.
Oh yeah, a bit more fucking
So, just a 6 axle there for...
deadly. I love them. There's just a 20 of it. Everything's covered in a nice layer of just shed dust, so it's almost invisible. But this is probably going to end up in this.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Was there much trouble trying to get this to line up and stuff?
All the holes actually lined up perfectly.
Yeah. So it's true what people say then about like they're like the KE series are unbelievably similar
Every
to the.
spot weld that was there
Yeah.
lined up with the thing hammer.
Okay.
Identical.
Yeah. So for people, if they haven't heard what we said already, this is a KE70 high roof van, and they're 8.6 all the way to here, but then it was leaf spring from here back. So he cut the floor out of the shell that you saw out there and welded it in from here.
You have your strut tops.
Yeah. So now
you don't have with a leaf spring.
Yeah.
Now there's still a few small bits to be doing on there.
Yeah.
It's not mint, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
So
It'll be pretty damn fucking cool when it's done. Yeah. Unreal.
everything like.
Will it ever be on the road or
Yeah, it's just going to run. Like.
savage?
I don't think the kids are going to fasten NCC. But
I don't think
still
you give a
going
fuck.
to run.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be DOE to
Yeah.
tax it.
Okay
It's
then.
a van.
Right. Deadly.
No, she's a car.
Right then. Yeah.
Go in and tax it.
Savage.
No, not as if I'm going to be driving to work in it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
'cause-
But I would love to drive the Mandela.
Yeah.
Just for the day.
Or bring it out for the spin, you know what I mean, and have a bit of crack in it whenever.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, drive it home.
So what's the idea then? Quad headlamp front end on it.
Quad lights.
Yeah.
I actually have brand new wings, brand new bonnet
Yeah.
that I can't put onto this car.
Okay then.
'Cause my plan is to take all the stuff off the brown one over there.
Yeah.
That high roof was the reason I ended up buying this one, that one, and
Okay.
that one.
So they were all yours.
The three of them were in a collection, and you
Okay.
might only sell them in one go. You
Okay.
wouldn't sell them separately.
Right then.
So I wanted the high roof for my van,
Yeah.
the last van I done, the
Yeah,
grey one,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
wouldn't sell it to me. So I was at him and at him for months,
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I just send him a random message out of the blue. "You gotta send me that
Yeah,
van
yeah,
then." As you do.
Yeah, exactly.
And out of the blue, I got a message off him saying, "Well, do you still want to buy these vans?"
Yeah.
And we ended up agreeing a price and all, and I bought this one, and I didn't want the other two. And two of the lads that's here with us
Yeah.
said that they'd buy one, the
Yeah.
lad said he'd buy one. So we ended up buying the three of them
Yeah,
anyway.
that's brilliant. And then there's like, so there's 4 fucking vans here. So
Believe it or not.
what's the high roof off it? Is it off of?
The high roof wasn't on.
Oh,
any
it's
of
just
them.
he just fucking
the high
had
roof
it.
was separately.
Right.
Believe it or not, this high roof came out of Jar Reed's down here in Nurney.
Right.
Many years ago. I was down there picking up a diff and I seen this. I actually seen the car. There was a wagon. This came off.
Right.
With the roof gone off.
Yeah.
And I happened to say it to Jar. I said, "Where did the roof go?" Oh, I went to Kerry.
Because high roofs are rare, aren't they?
Very rare.
Unbelievably rare.
the other
And did
high
it ever come with a high roof panel van? Was there, or was it only with the fucking?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know,
but
I've
think
never- yeah,
I have
maybe.
seen high roof vans, I think.
Yeah. That's great, man. So you're pretty much building your fucking dream
Basically,
machine,
yeah. Dream is a diesel front.
right?
Yo-yo spec.
Yeah.
Is small.
The Mark 1 front, the little,
Yeah,
with the small headlamps, yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I had on the cream one.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. I love the fact that this is the original floor on this, and then the stuff you welded in is the same colours, everything's exact same, so to the average person it just looks totally normal. It looks like it was always there. These are the hot rods of our generation, I think, because you know, they had all the Fords and stuff back in the 30s and 40s and everything was interchangeable, but with all this shit, like, you can basically put an
These are
8.6
interchangeable.
into a fucking van, which is mental. What's this? These are all projects that are on the slow burner then.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this one. I don't think he knows what's happening with this one. You don't have time to clean. It's only looks clean now because all the boys come over and cleaned up. Because they knew you would come.
Jeez, well, fucking sound. I feel honoured. More vans. What's funny is you wouldn't see any in Ireland if you drove the whole length and breadth of the country, and then you have fucking vans everywhere. Unreal. Are you all going for glass? Really? From New Zealand, is it? Or?
They're in the boot with KB60 as we speak.
No way, on the way over?
On the way, yeah. The estate glass will fit that one.
Right then.
But it's this one is you can't get.
Okay then.
And the New Zealand ones, they're all pop-outs in it.
Right,
so
yeah.
Proper rubbers, latches, the whole lot.
Deadly. So, I think you were also the first person I knew anyway to do the barreling yourself, and you used to do it by just swapping. Before we knew any of this stuff was available to us, we used to chop the backs off stuff and switch stuff around.
Get the size you need.
Try to get the size you need. So you were definitely the first person I knew to do that, which is kind of cool. This is like an 11J, like fucking minus 40 Advan only.
That's a 15 by 10 and a half.
Right.
That's the front.
Wow.
The spares for the back of me really, they're kind of
deadly.
But they're really too good for the thing.
Genuine with Hannah be lurking in there. Then you got some Hoshinos.
14 by 10 and a halves.
Jesus, man, they are amazing. You haven't fitted these to anything yet, have you? You just done them.
A year ago, they're sitting there.
How many sets of them do you have? Did you say? 4 sets of Hoshinos. I just love them. There's just stuff everywhere. This is a Corolla nerd's fucking paradise. So I love that. Yeah, just there it is, just up on the shelf.
I was looking for them.
Yeah.
When we built that wheel rack, the whole length of the shed, we said we'll never have enough wheels to fill it.
Does anyone know what these are? Because if you do, let us know, because we don't know. Chops of wheels there. There's now a set of Star Sharks up there, waiting to be rebarreled or rebuilt eventually into something.
Somebody will lose it. There's a full box of S13 stuff I gave to Colin here for this shock.
Yeah.
So someone else gave him the front a subframe and all. So
deadly. Yeah.
He's getting there, mate.
This is what the lads do in their spare time. They all have full-time jobs and they come out and they all help each other out and work away on all different things and just tip away on projects, just like we do in our shed. So a similar kind of setup. This is an Australian import.
Yeah, that's the MX-73.
Is this a Cressida? Yeah, so the Cressida was never sold in Japan, and the Cressida this generation wasn't sold over here, so it wasn't. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It was only the 60 series. Yeah, okay. When did you have this? 2 years-ish? Yeah.
A little bit more, I suppose.
A bunch of Australians were freaked out because this was in one of the videos, and they were like, "What the fuck is that doing over here?" So you kept them on it. What engine's in this then? Is it a G series or
M?
Right. Oh yeah, sure.
2.8 M.
Yeah, because MX-73, so deadly. Cressida was sold in the States as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Deadly. What size are you rebarrel these then? Yeah. Just on lips on and stuff.
15 by 10.
Right. Fuck. And you had Wascalts on the back for a while when I looked at the last time. The Onis with the stretch tyre on them.
Yeah, they wouldn't fit. That's 15 by 10 as well.
Are they ATS or are they fucking... They're mad looking.
Performance Challengers.
Alright, cool. This is probably the only Australian one of these in Ireland, I would say.
I think so.
Yeah. Shotguns on the back. What's this? A fucking...
Nissan Vanette.
Little Vanette.
2 litre turbo diesel.
Right.
15 by 7.5 something.
Oh man, I just love the amount of stuff. I love how you built the mezzanine because you ran out of space then as well. Like, what's this then? This is a 60 series GX61 Cressida. Original Irish Cressida. So they sold this generation of the Cressida here, and then they just didn't bother giving us this. I don't know why. They just went, nah, fuck Ireland. So, and then there's another little KP then.
All on S13 stuff now.
Oh really? Is this yours as well?
Yeah.
Right.
The 2J to go into that.
Fucking hell.
When do you say enough is enough?
I know, that's the thing though.
That's not even mine. That's a customer I done that for about
Right.
5 years ago.
And it's just living here ever since.
He went to collect it. He's a lorry driver, lives down in Cork, and he's no shed. He's never home. So that car would have been sitting out in the field.
Okay then, right.
So I said to him, why would you restore it? Leave it sitting out in the field.
Yeah.
So he's paying stories.
Alright then, that's fair enough. The last one of the whole shed then is is this the first one you did then?
I had the van and then I had this.
Yeah, that's what it was. And this is the first one where you had big fat wheels on it and fucking, This will be a keeper, you'll have this.
I'm the second owner on that car.
Really?
Yeah, I bought that off of one owner.
Wow.
Yeah, with full history.
Holy shit, right. That's the original paint on it, yeah, you can see little.
You can see it's
deadly.
It needs a good.
It's unusual that you never went at it. You never just.
I could never bring myself to strip it.
Okay then.
So
Because it could go down a proper rabbit hole of just fucking.
where do you stop? It?
Exactly, yeah.
So
And you put a 4AGE in this though, did you? And a T50, everything, the whole,
It's all everything underneath that is A6.
Yeah, and this thing gets well used. And this is what we were saying for people that don't understand that the K70 4 doors and stuff have the same floor pan more or less set up as an 8.6. So
this gets drove.
Yeah.
It's after doing really heavy A6 fest. In the last
it has
10
for
years.
10 years, like, yeah.
So, and it never gets any love. That's part there since the last A6 fest. And the key will be turning down brow again for the next one coming.
Thank you for allowing me in here to look around. And no, I mean, there's so much here. It's quite overwhelming. Thanks, lads. I hope you enjoyed looking at a load of rust and a load of nice, shiny, square, old 80s Toyotas that have been given a second life. And thanks, Paddy. Sound. Goodbye. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm filming this, to be honest.